You need to realize that everything that's happening around you is only temporary. That's all it is. Because energy moves. Energy does not stay stagnated. So don't think that you're stuck in whatever your situation is and there's no way out, because there is. You need to understand just how powerful you really truly are. When I'm talking about not to pay attention to everything around you, is because, you know, psychically, everything around you is only temporary, but it is a reflection of your inner world. So if there's something in your reality that's not in your favor, stop focusing on it. Don't even bother. Don't even spend more than 5 minutes honing into that energy. What you need to do is shift yourself into a whole different mindset, a whole different energy, getting your body to move a whole different way. Now, majority of us, right, out there, and when I say us, I don't mean me, and I don't mean you either, because you're clearly watching this video for clear change. But majority of people out there, what they do is they focus on the circumstances around them, and they truly believe that that is it. That is what's dictating their life. Do you know what? They are sadly mistaken. If only they realize just how limitless they really are, how powerful they are when they are actually tapping into their manifesting state. That you yourself, you have the ability to shift this consciousness, to shift the internal, where you're seeing a whole different reality coming up in your 3D. We are stepping into what I call the 5-dimensional consciousness, which is the new earth. There is going to be a sudden shift happening from August onwards this year. That's right. And my warriors exclusively know that secret insight, the heads up, how to utilize that energy even more to shift that consciousness on a bigger scale. Told you I was an energy expert. I'm going to rewind back, and I want you guys to all reflect and look at your reality as it is now, right? What would you change about it? What is it that you don't like? And as soon as you start identifying that, then you need to really truly ask yourself, what's my inner story? What's my inner state saying about that? Because you have the power to shift it. But the problem is, not many of us actually want to do the internal work and reflect upon what needs shifting. And it's like, well, how are you going to change your reality? How are you going to shift it? Now, being a psychic, I have come across people from all walks of life. I've come across people who don't really have a talent, but they know how to shift their internal. I've come across people who have got a talent to the T, but they don't know how to use their internal. Imagine that. You've got the talent and you know you're able to shift the internal. Look at that package combined. People who don't even have the talent, they learn the talent, but those who just naturally have that spark about them, they go on a bigger scale, because that is called a soul agenda. So if you're sitting there thinking, you know what, I have this real talent, but I haven't been able to demonstrate it to the world, I haven't been able to show it, do you know what you need to do? You need to show up to yourself. You need to show up to your internal world. Each and every day you should be constantly improving your inner state, and that is what I do with everyone I work with. Each and every day, doesn't matter if they're a celeb or a singer or 9-figure business owner, whoever they are just people. They know they show up to the universe and they know they're going to see it in their reality. Another point to mention is, you know, when you look at the 3D and you look at the external things around you, sometimes it acts as a universal test. That's right. So when you're in your manifesting state, psychically, when I'm linking into someone, I can tell them straight, this is a universal test. So what that means is the universe is testing certain skills within you, within your manifesting state, to really, really get behind. Hang on. Let me just test you to see if this is really you. Let me just test you to see how badly you want it. Let me just test you to see if you are abiding by the spiritual laws. I'm not going to complicate manifesting. I'm not. But there's a whole sophisticated way around it, particularly when you're working with us at Manifest with a Medium, the top spiritual master psychics. Come on. We are so supernatural. We are so able to download the energy of the universe and validate and provide the guidance and navigation. We have that ability, and we utilize this ability to help fast track you on your soul evolution journey, but also within your upgraded version of your state. So recently, a client of mine, she was panicking because her Pacific person hasn't contacted her. And the one thing I said to her was, oh, are you going to shift yourself and really embody who you are? Keep the energy moving? Because psychically, I can already see the contact, but the only way you're delaying it is because you are focusing on the lack. You are focusing on hang on, he hasn't contacted me. Hang on, he hasn't shown up in my reality. Where is he gone? Where has he disappeared to? Well, the more you focus on that, the more you're going to amplify the energy and the more you're going to delay your own timeline. So what I had to say to her was shift yourself internally, and if you do it correctly the way I tell you to do it, he's going to contact you in 3 days. And what did she do? She took my guidance. Taking the guidance, getting that contact, for her is just a form of validation that if you shift yourself the way I tell you to shift yourself, you are going to see results. Do you know, one of the exercises that I want you guys to all do, right? Next time you think about reacting to something, just take 5 seconds just to breathe. And as you breathe, just calm yourself down, really calm yourself down, because every reaction that you create has to be from a calm, relaxed state, guys. Don't react to situations instantly. That's where you're messing up your manifesting state. I want you to take a few moments just to breathe, whether it's someone that you've just spoken to on the phone and they really annoyed you. Take a few breathers in and out, get into a calm, relaxed state and say, right, then communicate. Don't do it when you're reacting instantly. That's the worst thing that you can do, because you are reacting to the situation rather than what it could potentially be. So that exercise I was taught from a very young age by my grandma, who's also a psychic and a medium. And she said to me that if someone really annoys you, what I want you to do is just breathe. And what I didn't realize was when I was breathing, I was actually making a face like this. And then she knew instantly I was trying to calm myself down to then produce a reaction from a very calm, cheeky, relaxed state. So as you try that exercise, just notice your facial expression changing to something like this, to something like, don't really care what you say, don't really care what you do, don't really care, not focusing on what's happening around me, because I know in a few seconds it's going to change. The more you practice this exercise, the better you're going to get at it. And the better you get at it, the better you're going to be in your manifesting state. So just remember, anything external, anything that upsets you, anything that doesn't really go your way, it's only temporary. Just gather that chi energy, bring it in, remain in your calm, relaxed state, because everything that's happening around you is either a form of lesson or a blessing. What we don't want to do is focus on the lessons so much and it's so amplified that we end up missing the blessings. Follow me back in, and when you're ready to learn more, head over to my website, check me out, and you can also check out my other videos on my YouTube channel that I've done. But don't forget also to hit that subscribe button. But until then, take care, and just remember, gather the chi energy, bring it back in, calm, relaxed state. Don't react. Doesn't mean shit. It's only temporary.